Well, here we are. The silver dropping in the kitchen. Let me tell you something right now. Get rid of this. Bring this closer. It's laughable about the silver squeeze that I'm seeing everybody talking about in the Comex May silver. That's can't make delivery. This has got to be the most ridiculous thing. What misinformation! In fact, I want to tell you, it's another example of bankrupt a fool. Give them information. You look it up for yourself. You don't believe me. How everyone thought, the silver is going to explode because of the May futures contract. There's so many contracts they can't fill the delivery. I am telling you, this is just not true. In fact, the silver is around $26, down 40 cents today. What squeeze in the May futures? We already first noticed today. There's no squeeze. In fact, the price went lower. We hear the argument. You've heard it. I hear it constantly. All these gold and silver people. The silver is manipulated. And I want to tell you, you know what? So does your girlfriend, your boyfriend. They manipulate you too. Who cares? As long as you're happy. If you're happy with your spouse, let it manipulate you. And regarding the trading, again, who cares? As long as you can make money. This is what matters. Not whether it's manipulated or this or that. The bottom line is, can you make money from these things? So what I want to tell you is, look, I put on my thumbnail, and you can look this up yourself for this video, showing the last 5 years of the open interest of the Comex silver futures contract, which is 5,000 ounces. This is really the big here in the London Metal Exchange, but believe me, the Comex silver, which don't forget, I started in silver in 1982. So you're talking to someone who really has a lot of experience. I started with gold and silver. So if you take a look at that, you will see in the last 5 years, the average open interest has been around 200,000 contracts towards the expiration. Right now we're around 170,000. We've been as high as 240,000. What squeeze are they talking about? You tell me. There's no squeeze. Look, the bottom line is the silver, I think, could trade between $18 and $40. And we're in 26. I would never go long here. In fact, that's really what it is. The funny thing is that it's really, in my eyes, it's a sell up here. It's a great short. This is where you want to be in the silver. One thing I want to mention, everyone wants to point out, but what about what happened with that Reddit group? Isn't this manipulation with the Wall Street bets? Remember about a month ago? It wasn't too long ago. The group, like they did in the GameStop, they all got behind and they bought the silver futures contract, and the silver went up $3 in one day, in overnight. And you could have made all this money. And they're saying, you see, the silver is manipulated. I'm telling you, it is not manipulated. The reason why it went up, like everything else, whether it's a stock, whether it's GameStop, I don't care what it is. Look, how big is that Reddit forum? 6 million subscribers, 10 million? When you have lots of buyers, right? It's the buying and selling, nothing to do with the dollar. This is not manipulation. This is what trading's all about, buyers and sellers. When there's way more buyers, especially when they all get together and come in all at once, the price goes up, and vice versa. You got everyone selling, there's no buyers, the price collapses. So what I want to tell you is, Wake up. These people, listen, you follow these people. Again, I said this before. You'd be broke. To summarize, as I recommended one of the books from Nassim Taleb, who wrote The Black Swan. He's the one who came up with this, and this applies again here in real time. Why don't you comment on all these other YouTube gold and silver fanatics, I call them, who is stacking gold and silver, and that's manipulating therefore keeping the price down. Well, why don't you tell me how they keep the price down when the Reddit group was able to move it $3 for a day or two, and then of course it came back down because everyone dumped it and took their money off the table. So the point is, don't be a fool. Remember what Taleb said: bankrupt a fool, give him information. Just trade what's in front of you. Look at the reality. This is PK with this. I had to give you an update for the out-of-the-box trading with this ridiculous theory about the silver May futures contract, and there's going to be some big rise. These people will come up with anything to convince you the silver is going to go higher. And you see, it went lower. No squeeze. We're not even close to a squeeze. I know what a squeeze looks like. I wish everyone a great day. Ciao, everybody. Talk to you again tomorrow.